200 to 1 for the place. So it might be one worth including into your trifectas and first fours. But Illawong Byron, the favourite at 195. Custodian at 230. They've both been a little bit easy with the bookmakers on track. Empire Mist, $9 out to $9.50. And then we're heading out to very big odds, the remaining runners. But the favourite is clearly Illawong Byron. And Jodie Quinlan about to catch up with Jason Bonington.
He feels well, he's on the chewy, so he'll give it his best shot.
Is he going just as well as he was when he was able to knock over Custodian?
Yeah, that's a question like how long's a piece of string. He's probably not as bouncy this week as he was going into the Redwood, but in saying that, he's a horse that seems to rise to the occasion. So, look, he'll give you his all and do his best.
And just quickly, you wanted to send a little happy birthday note to somebody out there today?
Yeah, happy birthday to Nathan McGowan, the old bugger.
Part-time farmer, part-time racing manager, Nathan McGowan. Happy birthday to him from Harness Racing Victoria. The gate's gone into position, so we're just going to clear the track at this point. I'd like to say I'm with Illawong Byron and Jodie Quinlan. Look, I'm a bit of a heretic here. I'm going to my Maori roots here and going with the Kiwi Custodian. I've got him on top, 9 on top of 2. Empire Bay, the only other one that I think can win. Hazy, is there any late moves?
Look, there isn't. It's mainly these two. Adam's back.
Runners are starting to move up. Best presented horse award goes to Claudie's Prince. Number 11, Claudie's Prince. So connections into the draw for Melton Saddlery to win the big $800 hamper. Scoring up, the Aldebaran Park Breeders' Crown. Final for 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Illawong Byron at $1.90. Custodian at $2. Close to a start. Mobile makes its way around the top turn. Set for a start. Aldebaran Park, 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings final. Third of the Group 1s. Making a mistake, Just Oscar. Green lights on, they're racing. And away well is Illawong Byron on the inside, but is tackled by Empire Bay in the early part. In third position, cutting across there was Irish Mist from Custodian. Going for a gallop is Empire Bay. From the wide gate ends in a party, moving up into 4th spot, and then came Claudie's Prince, who's back in 5th. Leader just steadying up, going into the first turn. Settling down in 6th position is Chiron, and all the others have made mistakes now. About 20 metres further back to Clark's Hill, another 20 metres astern. Then to well back out of the pack was Red Rustler, but it's already in front of a couple of them, which have included Mano de Dios as Illawong Byron has gone for a gallop. Down the back straight, favourite has gone off stride and dashing up to hit the front is Custodian. So Custodian takes up the running. We've seen a number of them making mistakes already, and one of them a very costly gallop from the favourite, or equal favourite Illawong Byron. 46.6 lead time, and it's Custodian, 5 metres to Irish Mist. 8 metres away, Claudie's Prince back in 3rd, and then in 4th position, Chiron. 15 metres away, 2 ends in a party. Illawong Byron balances up again, but it's 35 metres off the lead. 20 metres further back to Clark's Hill. Another 25 metres astern to Red Rustler as they swing into the straight, and then back behind it as they go past the 1200 metres point now. After an early error was Empire Bay. Must be about 100 off the lead as they head down the straight with just over a circuit to go. 46.6 lead time. First quarter was 31.5. Mano de Dios is in front of Empire Bay and tailed out of the race Just Oscar, who galloped early. They're well strung out, but it's Custodian on top with Mark Purden. Mark had a Group 1 treble here on this day last year, and it's Custodian in front. Irish Mist is in second position. 31.4 for the second quarter. About 8 metres away in third spot is Claudie's Prince. Illawong Byron's not done with yet and moving up on the outside. Chiron's back in 5th, and that's about it for the chances. About 25 metres further back to Clark's Hill along the back straight. Custodian, the New Zealander, in front. 5 metres. Second is Irish Mist. Illawong Byron still coming on the outside, but has now been called on. And it's Custodian travelling well off the back. Custodian makes the bottom turn, 5 metres clear. Third quarter, 29.6. The Aldebaran Park Breeders' Crown 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings final, and it's Custodian clear there on the bend. Illawong Byron's dropped back. Custodian 5 metres. Battling on was Irish Mist, but it's Mark Purden and Custodian getting away now. Custodian opens up. Irish Mist battles on, then Claudius Prince and Chiron, but Custodian and Mark Purden. Custodian first. Second place goes to Irish Mist. 15 away third was Claudius Prince. Fourth, Chiron, a terrific run. A gap to Illawong Byron, and they were followed in by Empire Bay. Next home was Clark's Hill, and then came Enzina Party. Well back to Red Rustler, Mano de Dios, and Just Oscar out the back all the way. 28.7 the final quarter, and the Aldebaran Park mile rate, 2 minutes, 0.7. The New Zealander, Custodian, too good. Race changed complexion when Illawong Byron broke at the 1600. Custodian left in total control, and despite wanting to shift out on the straight, had the race safely in his keeping. By muscle mass out of Maya, Mark Purden, the trainer driver for A.O. Halloran, R. Butt, S. Hunt, W. Watts, D. Leopard, R. Egan, G. Murray, K. Murray, P. Robinson and L. Cormican. 9, 4, 11 and 6 are the numbers. 9, 4, 11, 6. Irish Mist by Monkey Bones out of Springfield Helen. Raced by R. Allen, Brent Lilly trainer, Anthony Butt the driver. Terrific run. And Claudius Prince only lightly raced, but looks to have plenty of potential, by Bacardi Lindy out of All Finesse. Raced by G. Underwood and E. Glover. Mick Blackmore the trainer, and Gavin Lang the driver. 6 is fourth, 5th in 2. Margins 3.5 by 15. 3.5 metres by 15. Gross time of 2:48.1. Mile rate of 2 minutes, 0.7 for Aldebaran Park. Last mile in 2:1.4, and the last half mile in 58.4. The totes, Custodian ended up the $1.90 favourite, so good late support for it, 190, 130. 270 for second, Irish Mist. 250, Claudius Prince. Trifecta, 194.60. Quinella, 46.90. Exacta, 37.80. Trifecta and first four, running double. To come, the trifecta, $194.60. 9, 4, 11. Fourth place going to 6. Chiron, a really good effort, still a maiden, but going well. And added further value into the first four, which returns $1,761.30. 5 and 9 running double, $152.10. Mark had a treble on this day last year, has had many successes over the last 5 years in particular, has got another big day with some stars coming up. 9, 4, 11, 6, 5th in 2 after race 3.
Thanks very much, Danny. Well, Mark certainly will be hoping to replicate what he did last year with 3, but he started off with 1, so I think he'll take that for the moment, and we'll see if the day can continue on even in more victories and trophies. But well done, Mark Custodian, who of course took out the harness jewels. This is his third run here in Victoria, and we saw the best of him here today. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Yeah, no, he seemed to have his game plan, although he did run off a bit toward the end, but he behaved himself today and he trotted beautiful.
You settled in a beautiful spot early, 3 back the pegs, and I could see you having a think about the 1800. Do I take off here and chance my arm? And it turned out to be the winning move.
Yeah, well, it did, yeah. Unfortunately, Jody's horse made a mistake, and of course, he was left in front from there on. But of course, they looked the two on paper that were going to fight it out.
It was sort of was it a case of if it didn't work out for you tactically, it could have backfired?
Oh, of course, you know, that's the chances you take, and it paid off today.
This horse here, we saw him make that little bit of an error last start here at Melbourne. A couple of false starts probably had him a little bit unsettled.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and one draw for a 2-year-old against the older horse is probably the worst place to be under those circumstances.
Background behind this horse, how did he come about joining your stable?
Well, he was bought by clients of Nathan Jack, and Nathan entrusted us with the horse through the harness jewels, and then he said if all goes well and you like him, you can bring him to Australia and campaign him for the Breeders' Crown. So probably a bit lucky to have him. He could have been in Nathan's hands.
Oh, well, worked out very well. Rest of the team, Waikiki Beach, the whole team all shaped up later on?
Yeah, they have, Rob. Yeah, since the semi-finals, we've had a good week with their training and happy with them all.
All right, well, congratulations, Mark. A fantastic performance by Custodian. Saluting here, ladies and gentlemen, big group of owners all here trackside, and Custodian having his 4th win here for his career, and fantastic performance. A lot of very happy owners here, and we might have a chat to Nathan Jack, who of course had a big part in putting together the syndicate and the group, and a lot of them all very happy owners here at trackside, saluting with the victory of a Breeders' Crown winner in Custodian. A mile rate of 2 minutes, 0.7. Brett Clothier here from Harness Racing Victoria, of course, representing the board, and also Duncan McPherson from Aldebaran Park as one of our major sponsors. So a lot of very happy owners here, and good group of them too. I'm sure they'll be celebrating hard and long through the afternoon. We'll try to catch up with one of the connections. I'm not sure who we'll get as our spokesperson. Maybe I might just head out the back here with Nathan Jack. Nathan, come and have a quick chat to me. Well done. Obviously, Mark's given you all the accolades, so we'll let you have a speak on behalf of the group of owners. But you've put these people all together, and they're all sharing some wonderful spoils right at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Amanda picked him out a while ago in New Zealand, and we got a group of guys together. A lot of them didn't know each other, and now they've had 2 Group 1s together, and now they're loving it.
Fantastic performance today. He just travelled beautifully all the way through. He looked fantastic when he went out onto the track today. Yeah,
I take my hat off to Mark Purden. You know, there's no better bloke in the game to produce it on a big race day. We've seen him time and time again, and last week after he broke, he would have had a lot of doubters, and then this week he come out to do that, and the drive was just second to none.
Good on you, Nathan. Well done. Unless you probably can't have a drink, so you'll have to wait till later in the day.
Yeah, I'll make up for it later, I'm sure.
All right, well done, Nathan. Congratulations. Well done. And also Duncan McPherson from Aldebaran Park, our very valued sponsor. Another terrific performance by Custodian winning.
Yeah, look, another great run by the 2-year-olds, and I mean the ones that can trot and keep down and stay sound are the writings on the wall. And I think that when you consider you got 2-year-old trotters going 2 minutes flat, it's just a credit to the industry, credit to the trainers, and the trotters are here to stay, and onwards and upwards. And internationalisation, globalisation of our sport's definitely on our shores.
And Aldebaran Park, of course, have played an enormous role with that, and we've seen the square gate and the trotting gate now really taking a forefront in our industry.
Yeah, I think if we want to be part of the world scene and on the world stage, the trotters are the way to go, and I think the Kiwis have embraced it, and I think the Australasian Premier Trotting Sale here and the graduates out of that, when you've got trotters out of that sale that are earning 180,000, which is what NCNO's done, and you know that you're going to get a result. I think the industry's got something that it can sell to the community, and if the community can embrace it, then we've got a world-class product, and I think that that's on show today. So congratulations to all the square gating fraternity.
Now, you had a little trip on the horse and cart carriage. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, look, it's something. I mean, Jim Connolly's now done it 5 times, but for the farm and for Aldebaran Park to be associated with breeding her and having the brood mare at home, it's just a great thrill, and it's something you dream about. So whether you're supporting the Australasian Premier Trotting Sale by putting horses through it and then seeing graduates of that come out and win a Breeders' Crown, that's why we started the sale, and I think that those that aren't in the sale and haven't bought from the sale, I think the proof's in the pudding.
Good on you, Duncan. Enjoy the rest of your day, and well done on your involvement, not only as a sponsor, but as a breeder, and a victorious breeder too, having bred the previous winner as well. So well done to the team of Custodian. Saluting, we can see the concluding stages of the horse winning here this afternoon.
Well done. Good on you.
It is all clear, 9, 4, 11, 6. All clear, Milton.